It's hard to be you, but you can't trust. It's big and vanity, but they ain't saying much. Got a swag, nigga, bad blush. My power of perfection, so they keep stumbling, ain't good enough. And plus, I'm stalking revenge. I don't know if it's love or it's lust. You know my bio, I ain't giving up. And if I gotta be corrupt, I can't live it up. But truth is, I need more bucks. I bear arms like a crutch. And if they want beef, we make it cold cuts. I ain't your typical nigga. I'm a professional with red form. About to transform to the celestial. This the home of the truth, and that's where it stays. This world trying to manipulate. I'ma do it my way. I ain't trimming my ways. Hey, I'm coming for the glory. Hey, this shady devil. He ain't solid. He falls how I feel when you're real, and you really is the only one. And I know they gon' cross. That's why they still stay about. Hold on. On the loner side, feel real, and you're really just the only one. These niggas covered in another spirit. If it ain't all, I ain't trying to hear it. Not a word. He brought Molly up, brought brimstone. I got feet to the ground like the Flintstones. Ready to like a wishbone. You get blitzed on. I'm a spectacle to him, they don't know what he on. Music gon' be sweeter than a honeycomb. I love my women, they stack dollars for me. Pick up the highs, holler to me. Beat got me swinging like Ray Charles. Do not entwine me with they flaws, boy. I fly in Patel. Mighty married to my stepchild. And shout out the clocking. I miss you, shout. Ain't noise in them angels go and get you for me. Hey, I'm coming for the glory. Hey, this shady devil's off. He ain't solid. He falls how I feel when you're real, and you're really just the only one. And I know they gon' that's why they stay up on this road, on the load. I feel when you're real, and you're really just the only one.
What's going on, black folk?
I think you're muted.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh, okay.
I'm just quiet.
Okay.
I'm a quiet man.
I seen I ain't hear nothing coming out. I said, hold on.
Now I'm talking to myself in my head. I was trying to remember something.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing that crazy people stuff. What's good with you though, man? You hear what's going on out here?
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't know what Kiki Palmer doing, man, but she getting knocked upside her head and wondering why playing victim. Now, don't get me wrong. You should not be hitting women, period.
Yeah, damn right.
You should not be hitting women. But at the same time, you live a certain lifestyle, you should expect certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you out here playing the role. You out here disrespecting your man. She made a song with Usher.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh yeah. I heard about that one. I did hear about that.
Yeah,
I'm not too up on the particulars of this situation.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get with it real quick. We're gonna read this article real quick, and we're gonna talk about it.
Oh.
Can you how well you seen it?
Oh,
all right,
A1. I see. Yeah. I see.
All right, most all right, Chris. All right, let's get with it. Kiki Palmer granted temporary custody of son Leotis. They named it. Yo, black people. She named her son Leotis.
Yeah.
Yo, you gonna have a rough life, man. Leotis, 8 months with no visitation for ex Darius Jackson. She must have had a good lawyer. My man getting no visitations.
No visitation, huh?
None. He messed up.
Yeah.
She was paying child support. Remember, the baby was in his custody.
And that's a brother. Up. That's a brother.
Nah, that's her baby. That's the baby daddy right there, man.
No, I'm saying, but he's a brother though, right?
Oh yeah. He think like Panamanian or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, he's a brother.
Okay.
So Kiki has been granted temporary sole custody of her 8-month-old son. On Thursday, the notice, 30 years old, filed a request for a domestic violence restraining order against the infant's father, Darius Jackson. In Los Angeles, Palmer asked the court for full physical and legal custody of Leotis, detailing multiple allegations of physical abuse in the filing, according to documents reviewed by People.
Hold on.
In response to the emergency filing, the Los Angeles County judge granted a temporary restraining order that states that Jackson must stay at least. Yeah.
So this is not like a response to a call where the brother had actually put hands on her. This is more so her just, saying that, he did something without any real solid evidence yet.
Pretty much.
But because of the allegations, they're just granting her the custody for the time being.
Now, I wouldn't say that she had no evidence.
Okay,
because
so she got
as I was scrolling through Twitter, I seen like stills of a video of him like whooping her, beating her down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was other video. They ain't put the full video out. I guess I would like to see that because some things still can't tell the full story.
Yeah,
and
was he making connections? Was it like?
It wasn't like that. It looked like one of the stills looked like he was choking her.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, these are these security cameras, you know what I'm saying, that don't got the greatest footage. It's a little grainy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to give the brother a pass. I ain't trying to do none of that. But it ain't the best look. Huh?
No, I'm saying I'm just getting this live and direct as you reading it. So I'm taking in the information from a neutral perspective. You know what I mean? I can't be for one or the other, but I'm just trying to piece it together as we getting the information here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about to continue.
Okay.
In response to the emergency filing, the Los Angeles County judge granted a temporary restraining order that states that Jackson must stay at least 100 yards away from both the actress and their son, as well as any child care or schooling established for the infant. In addition to granting Palmer temporary sole physical and legal custody of Leo, the temporary restraining order states that Jackson is not allowed to have visitation with his son, with a hearing set for December 5th to determine further action on the temporary arrangement. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And this is her with her son looking like a full-blown thought.
Right.
All right. Oh,
hold on. You skipped some of that, right?
Nah, I'm here with it now.
Oh, okay.
Jackson seemed to address the situation late Thursday, sharing a photo of himself holding Leo in a tweet on X, formerly known as Twitter. "I love you, son. You see you soon." He captioned the shot, right?
Right.
In the declaration to Thursday's filing, Palmer alleges there were many instances of physical violence. You know.
Wait, what that last one said?
It said there were many instances of physical violence, right?
Yeah.
Now, what was so bad this time that made you actually report it?
Right.
What was so bad this time? See, that's why I tend not to believe it. That's why I'm so skeptical of a lot of things. There's many instances, but we only heard of one.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Including striking and grabbing me around the neck. Descriptions of Darius destroying my personal property, including diaries. You are a grown woman. What you writing a diary for?
I ain't never got that one.
And prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to kill himself with a gun if I left him.
Really?
So, brother, yeah, this is looking bad for him.
Yeah.
If this is true, it looks bad for him.
Yeah. Now, is there any proof of any of this? Where's? Oh.
So far, the only proof we got is what we're reading. That's the only proof we got. She's gonna have to divulge of some proof. But I'm just saying that joint's crazy. There's one that I tend to believe is him threatening to kill himself with a gun if she left him.
Yeah.
I tend to believe that because a lot of dudes use that threat to keep a girl that don't want them no more.
He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's leaving him.
Well, he's gonna kill himself. He's gonna kill himself, and he's not gonna be here anymore. And what is she gonna do after that?
Well, dudes make threats like that just so chicks won't leave, right?
Yeah.
It never really works. It never works. These dudes just do it for no reason. It never works. You know what I'm saying? They make these threats, and the woman still leaves. Now they looking dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got to kill themselves, keep their word, or just look dumb.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's continue reading.
You're gonna kill yourself. You're still gonna get robbed from the next cat.
You said what? Oh, she definitely is. It did.
You might
kill yourself.
You might as well stay here and get you another woman. That's what you might as well do. Keep living.
Let's say
another woman.
Let's say he does kill himself, right?
Yeah.
What did that leave you? Where did that leave your son? You obviously see this woman that you had a baby with can't make good decisions.
Yeah.
She can't make good decisions. Your son with her. You're gonna leave your baby with this woman who is out in public, you know what I'm saying, googly-eyed over another dude, grinding up on another dude. Who you think is going to be your child's next father if you kill yourself? Who's going to be his next?
Yeah. And if you love your son, like he said right there, he just said he loves his son. But if you really love your son, then why would you kill yourself? Because you think that shows your son that you love him if you kill yourself when he has to grow up without his father because he killed himself.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
love,
You guys,
love is yeah, friend of foe. Love is
Salagi,
huh?
you sound a little popcorny. You sound like your mic's a little too loud or too close to you or something.
Too loud.
Or too, it's popping. It's popping. Like the mic is popping. Got that snap
How about
back.
now?
Oh, it's clear now. You're cool now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So we're
So
gonna
we
get
made
what are we gonna what do you say out?
no, I said we named this friend of foe.
I forgot to change the title. Nah, what it was before you came on.
Yeah.
Before you came on, I was just gonna do a quick little breakdown of Ecclesiasticus 6.
Oh, okay, okay. I see you.
But at the same time, it still ties into everything we're bringing out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like is Darius Jackson friend or foe with Keke Palmer? You know what I'm saying? Is Palestinian friend or foes with us? You know what I'm saying? So forth and so on.
Yeah.
We're gonna get with it though. Check it out. Threatening to kill himself with a gun if I left him. Harassment and other physical and emotional abuse. Reps and lawyers for Palmer have not responded to multiple requests from people for a comment. A rep for Jackson had no comment when reached by people. Your lawyers have no comments? All right, so this is the brother with the baby saying, I love you, son. See you soon. Palmer and Jackson's issues briefly public in July when Jackson called her out for wearing a fitted black bodysuit under a sheer dress to watch Usher perform at his Las Vegas residency. Like she was naked.
Oh my God.
You seen everything. Everything. He had every right to call her out. He had
Both
every
of them
right to.
destroying that child. They're
Oh yeah.
destroying that child.
Oh yeah. Definitely. And we live a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others.
That's what
And he gets
they
told
are.
that's what he wrote in the post.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, let me read that again. Let's bring some clarity to this. Let's talk about this. Let's see what he wrote. He said, we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the world we live in. So a man can't even guide his woman. He can't protect it because that's a form of protection.
Right.
See, a lot of you women out there, y'all don't understand what protection is. There's two types of protection. There's proactive and there's reactive. Y'all always expect the reactive protection. Y'all want to do the craziness y'all do and expect the man to react to protect you from the foolishness you do.
Yeah.
When that brother was trying to be proactive and try to stop the foolishness before it could, got worse.
Yeah.
Because no man wants to see that. When a man tells you to keep your dusty behind home, put some clothes on, that is protection. A lot of women don't understand that. They want to do what they want to do. So when they go outside and the dudes are catcalling and they get offended, then Duke gets offended.
You talking mad scriptures right now. I got to pull some. Yeah, pull some.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Let me see. Bear with me 1 second.
Because these chicks need to learn something. They need to stop putting in harm's way just because they want to feel good about themselves. Because they want to show off what they got. Because they want some attention.
Right. So this is Ecclesiasticus 36 and 25. Hold on, I'm started at 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
whoa.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. So what that's
out the little massage.
That sister doesn't understand is that when she decided to allow that brother to we gotta be real sharp with the
put chills up her spine. Put chills up her spine.
Yeah, put chills up her spine. When she decided to let that brother tie fire to her. Okay?
Exactly.
What she did in doing that was consent that she now belongs to this man. And if I'm not mistaken, they was married also?
Nah, they're not. They're not married. They're not legally married. You know, they're married in God's eyes.
That's marriage in the Lord's eyes. But you know what I mean? She belongs to that brother. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because that is his woman. You know what I mean? Okay.
Right.
Okay, let me read on. A help like unto himself. Okay, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Okay, so it's supposed to be a pillar of rest onto a brother. You're not supposed to be causing a brother all kind of headaches or what have you. You know what I mean? He come to you. He's supposed to be able to, feel at peace. He's supposed to be able to come back from warring with the whole entire world. You know what I mean? And be at peace with his woman. Okay, let me read more. With no hedges. So what a hedge is when you put like if you was to put a gate around your house. Okay, your house is your property. Okay, your house belongs to you. So now you put a hedge around your house. Why do you put gates around your house? To keep the unwanted from coming in your house. Okay, it's a form of protection when you have a gate outside your house. It's a layer of protection. Okay, that's what we're on. But where no hedge is, meaning where there is no gate, okay, there the possession is spoiled. Okay.
Right.
So there the possession is spoiled. So if you don't have a gate, in front of your house, when you got somebody who's trying to burglarize a home and they see a house that doesn't have a gate on it and they see a house that does have a gate on it, which one do you think they're going to try to break into? They're going to try to break into that house that doesn't have a gate, because it's easy to infiltrate it because there is no layer of protection there. You know what I mean? Likewise,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? So this brother, what he's trying to do is he's trying to put a layer of protection around his woman. You know what I mean? He's trying to keep her safe as he should. You know, like Rob was just saying, he said protection is a proactive measure. It's not a reactive measure. It's something that you have to put things in place before the danger comes. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know what I mean, being women got to look at it also like, you're a representation of that brother also. You know what I mean? So you go out and, you know, you out here showing the crack of your behind and your breast for everybody in the world to see. You know what I mean? You doing a disservice onto that brother. You know what I mean? You making him lose respect. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? I rather have respect over a disloyal, you know what I mean,
Exactly.
disobedient woman, because when I join myself to you, now you are tainting my respect if you don't obey my commands. You know what I mean? And I maintain respect while, you know what I mean? So I can understand this brother wanted to be respected. You know, people looking at him, they calling him a simpleton. And what else he said they was calling him?
They were calling him, let's go back to it. What were they calling him? They were saying a hater. They're calling him a hater because he wanted to protect his woman.
They calling him a hater. You know what I mean? That's supposed to go against everybody else. She's supposed to recognize the error in her ways and, you know what I mean, properly fall in line up under that brother, because, you know, I mean, what are you doing? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. But, you know what I mean, if you want to do something on that.
I actually did. Read that from the top again.
Where no hedge is,
No. I'm talking about the main,
okay.
the main
He said,
scripture.
"Getteth a wife, beginneth the possession."
A man that begetteth a wife getteth possession. Guess what, women? I'm sorry. As much as y'all are so women's rights and all that, you're such a feminist. Guess what? The Bible says you belong to that man. And to be honest, no man wants to protect and guide something that he feels don't belong to him. Once a man feels like you're public property or you're not his, believe me, he's not going to protect you. He has no obligation to in his mind.
Yeah.
So what you need to start understanding is that you are his. You belong to him. You know what I'm saying? Continue.
Oh man, 1 second. A help unto himself, and a pillar
A
of
help
rest.
like what? A help like unto itself and a pillar of rest, like women. You're not supposed to be the main focal point of stress. See, Keke Palmer is a focal point of stress. Her going to that Usher concert naked. I don't care if she had on a sheer bodysuit. She was naked. She has on this bodysuit. She is visually stimulating all these men sexually. And you expect a man to appreciate that? You expect her man to guide and protect that? No. A man isn't, because you're stressing him out. Now he has to go online and try to explain stuff. So instead of trying to explain your behavior, what he does is call you out. Try to publicly shame you, which is wrong. You shouldn't publicly shame her. But you got, sometimes an example got to be made. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. You know, she was the focal point of his stress. She was not that pillar of rest that he needed. She is shaming him and her child publicly. And look at the result of it. Look at the result of it. Look at the result of it. I don't think this man put his hands on her just out of the blue, like, you know, some drunk would do, just start bashing on a woman. No. This woman egged this on. But continue.
Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
When no hedges there, the possession is spoiled. Guess what, woman? You're the possession. If the man's not protecting you, you are spoiled. You're going to run loose. You're going to rot. You're going to be worthless. You're going to be tooken.
And so
Every definition of spoiled, that's what you will be.
Salak, if I could, like the spoils of war. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
like it said, like you have to establish boundaries. There has to be boundaries. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The way that you dress, you know what I mean? There has to be a criteria that must be met. You know what I mean? You can't be allowed to go and show the crack of your behind and have your nipples imprinting through your clothes and wearing a see-through onesie. You know what I mean? For everybody to see your naked body. You know what I mean? Because like I said, there the possession is spoiled. What is happening right now? The proof of what we'll be reading is being displayed all about the media with Keke Palmer and him. You know what I mean? You didn't listen to him when he told you not to go to the award show dressed like that. If that's what it was, I don't know what they was at, but it was the place where she was the usher at first. You know what I mean? You didn't listen to him. He didn't want you to do that. There was a boundary that he set, and you did not adhere to it. And because you didn't adhere to it, and you followed your own lust, which like you was mentioning previously, is really the spirit of a white woman feeling like she needs to be, sexually liberated. You know what I mean? And she needs to be able to, have the right to wear whatever she wants to wear because at one time she didn't have the right to vote. You know what I mean? Or what have you? You know what I mean? Or rights. Our oppressor prohibited his woman from having certain rights to do certain things. And as a result, our sisters have taken on the spirit of that white woman, you know what I mean? But now they're trying to apply it to, they're trying to apply it to their world, which doesn't parallel the world of a white woman. You know what I mean? Your world and a white woman's world are two different worlds. You're two different manners of people. You know what I mean? But just to bring it back home, you go out there and you dress like that, and what happens? Usher gets on stage and he thinks, you know what? I'm gonna sing to this sister. Look at that. Ooh, she is showing all of her body, and I like what I see, and I'm gonna sing to her. And her man is letting her leave out the house like this. So he clearly has no issue with this. This is not something he got as an issue. Usher is going to sing to a woman because she is
Usher's wrong for that.
Huh?
And Usher's wrong for that.
Yeah. And you know what? Now that this recalls to my remembrance, right? That same night, Usher went and tried to sing to another sister that was with her man that day. And when he tried to sing to that sister, I don't think she was dressed provocatively either. If I'm to what I can recall, she wasn't dressed provocatively either. Yeah, he went to sing.
Yeah, she wasn't dressed.
And you know what that sister did? She went and nestled up under her man for protection, because she knows he keeps her safe, and she listens to him. What he tells her to do to keep her safe, she went and nestled up under him. And you know what Usher did? At that moment, Usher realized, oh, this is not a sister that I can do that to. You know what I mean? So you know what he did? He stopped singing to her immediately. You know what I mean? And the facial expression that he displayed was one that showed that he had a certain level of respect for her also. But then he goes and he sings to Keke Palmer. Oh, Keke Palmer's all down for it. Keke Palmer is down to be sung to. And so he proceeds to sing to her. Next thing you know, because she didn't listen to her man and she didn't honor him, now she's making a song with Usher. She's showing up to Usher's concerts dressed with no, not dressed at all, with no clothes on. You know what I mean? Now their relationship is destroyed.
Now, Pete, that song just furthers the tear between her and her husband. To her and her baby daddy, just so the world understands who we're talking about. That's furthering the tear because the simple fact is that's further embarrassment.
Yeah. And that's further embarrassment. You know what the name of the song was? I think it was some disrespectful shit.
It was. Hold on. Let me search it up.
My new nigga or some shit like that. Like my new man's and undercover lovers or something. It was some disrespectful. That's all I said, yo.
On that level.
Yeah, it was on that. You know what I'm saying? It was on that level.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? But
Usher. It's called Boyfriend.
Oh my God, man. So now this is the thing. So now all because Keke Palmer did not want to listen to her man because she's not a kid. She's not a child. You don't own me, right? You didn't want to listen to her man. Now your relationship is destroyed and you're making a song with Usher called Boyfriend. Now Usher is your new boyfriend. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help out though. Usher's not gonna be your new boyfriend. Usher doesn't respect you. He respected that other sister that had some integrity, that had, some respect for her man. He had respect for her. But what Usher is gonna do to a woman like you, what sisters should take note of, is this is what every man is going to do to you also when you conduct yourself in this fashion. They're going to take note of the kind of woman you are. And when they find out what kind of woman you are, they're going to say, oh, yeah, I know how I'm going to deal with her. I'm going to have sex with her, and then I'm going to throw her away. And that's all this is going to amount to. You could never be my woman. A man recognizes that, and a woman doesn't really understand that. A man will see how he gets you. If he can take you from your man, do you think that he is going to make you his wife? You think he's going to put a ring on it and flaunt you in front of everybody? No. You're nigh unto a prostitute. You know what I mean? And no man wants to be seen with you in that kind of light. They will degrade you and relegate you to the position of a harlot. And that's where you're going to stay. That's where you will stay. And you'll never be anything greater than that. Until you decide.
There's this saying that old cats used to say back in the day. The way you get her is the way she leaves. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I always say that. Don't be surprised if you lose her the same way you got her. You know what I mean?
So
same way you got that
man like
the same way you're gonna lose that. This is not class, right?
Nah, this ain't class. You try to get us cooked already.
We still gonna maintain discipline and professionalism.
But you're absolutely right though, because she not saying she deserved what she got. No man needs to be putting their hands on a woman. Like I got a scripture myself. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Proverbs 31:3.
Oh yeah.
Like no man needs to be no man needs to be putting his hands on a woman for his own safety.
Yeah.
For his own well-being, you should keep your hands to yourself.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So what? I was about to read it.
All right, you got it. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 3. Give not thy strength unto a woman.
What does it mean to not give your strength unto a woman? What does that mean? Does that mean that you can't help her? Does that mean you can't take care of her? Does that mean Is your strength your money? What is your strength? Your strength is your ability to do what you're supposed to do. And if you hit her, guess what you're doing? You're giving her to call the police. As soon as you hit a woman, you're giving her the strength to shame you publicly, post it all over the net. Now you're looking like a woman beater. When you hit a woman, you're giving her the strength to destroy your life. Don't give that strength over to a woman, man. Because a woman will take that strength and run with it, believe me. Now, he can't see his son till further notice. He can't see his, you know, I'm saying he can't be a father for further. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to pay child support and everything till further notice because he couldn't control himself. Like, we know her value. You should know her value by now. You should want to be far away from her. But you get emotional and you want to put your hands on her and you think that's going to, well, what you think the outcome's going to be? Well, you think she's going to stay with you after you punch her in the forehead a few times? She going to stay with you now?
Yeah.
I mean, she may be a harlot, but she's not an idiot. She's not an idiot. But continue.
Know thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Now, what has destroyed kings? What is a common thing that had destroyed kings? It's really two things: greed and women. Greed and women. So keep your hands to yourself, man. Don't be trying to let her get. I'm not pretty sure she was all up in his face. I'm pretty sure she did something to provoke it because you know she's a black woman. A black woman ain't.
She's a black woman.
Well, be honest about it. Black women will provoke you to hit them.
Yeah.
They will purposely do it.
Yeah.
It will be all up in your face. Screaming, yelling, talking about your mama, and you being weak and sensitive, and you just want to choke her. He's wrong for touching her. I'm saying that outright. He's wrong for putting his hands on her.
Yeah.
But straight up and down, he gave his strength to her, and now look at him. He can't see his son.
Yeah.
Now his son's gonna be around her new boo thing, who's probably a pedophile or molester or something. Probably part of those Hollywood weirdos. Just because you couldn't control yourself. You got to think things through. You got to straight up and down think things through because now you putting your child at risk because you couldn't control yourself.
Yeah.
You gave her all the strength in the world to ruin your life. You had it good for a second there. You had a child, you had full custody. She had to pay you child support. You had it going well.
Yeah.
I'm more curious about what happened 5-10 minutes before he started beating her down. That's what I'm interested in. That's where the real story is.
Yeah. I got another scripture.
That's what. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. It's Proverbs 16:32. He say,
hold on, let me get there with you.
Okay.
Let me get there with you.
All right.
Proverbs 16.
Yeah, 16:32.
I got it. I'll read it for you.
Oh, wow.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
He that is slow to anger. Okay. Now, it says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. You know what I mean? So this is what we was basically just hitting on. You know what I mean? About, you know what I mean? You have to have a certain level of discipline about yourself as a man. You know what I mean? You can't allow yourself to become emotional and in the, you know, the fit of your rage, you know, choking on your woman and you beating her half to death. You know what I mean? You gotta maintain yourself. You know what I mean? You have to be strong because the woman is the weaker vessel. So as a man, you have to be stronger than the woman. You know what I mean? But You got more
You're
of that?
absolutely right with that. I know it may be hard, brother. You gotta, like you said, maintain discipline. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It
Yeah.
might cause you to get a headache or an aneurysm, but just walk
It
away.
don't
You got it.
matter. It doesn't matter what a woman says to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter what she says to you. What she says to you is not doing bodily harm. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if you perceive a situation like that occurring, the wise thing to do would just to remove yourself from the situation before it even escalates. You know what I mean? You have to be able to, see danger coming also. You know what I mean? If you see a situation starting to get out of hand, and you know this could potentially go somewhere, or you feel yourself start to get, like you want to do bodily harm to somebody yourself. You know what I mean? You have to remove yourself from that situation. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, as a man, you know, hitting a woman is like beating on a chihuahua or something, man. You know what I mean? Like it's like beating on a defenseless animal, a little tiny defenseless animal. It's like it's not displaying any power by doing that. You know what I mean? You're not showing any strength by doing that. You know what I mean?
Gets no points.
Yeah, you don't get no points for that. You know what I mean? But I mean, if a woman is, you can restrain a woman if she's swinging on you and you get caught up in a bit. But don't allow your emotion to drive you to the point where beating on your woman, man. You know what I mean? But the truth, like, let me see it. He that ruleth his spirit. Yeah, you got to rule your spirit. You know what I mean? You have to have power over what you do. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's on that. That's pretty much it on that.
Con. Hold on. Let me get one more up in here before we go to the next subject. Before we hit the next subject, let's get what in the world just happened? Hold on, bear with me one sec. I got one more scripture for y'all before we get to the next joint. All right, we're gonna stay in the Apocrypha. We're gonna get Ecclesiasticus 4:28.
Ecclesiasticus 4:28. Okay. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death.
Like if this brother was living right, you know what I'm saying, following these law, statutes, and commands, he probably wouldn't have been with her in the first place. You know what I'm saying? There's benefits to it. Continue.
And the Lord shall fight for thee.
The Lord shall what?
Fight for thee.
You see, instead of you putting your hand, living right, you wouldn't put your hands on her. Guess what? The Most High would have dealt with her for all the embarrassment she was doing to her man. The Most High would have dealt with her. And believe me, there's nothing that you could do that's worse than what he can do. Continue.
Be not hasty in thy tongue, and in thy deeds slack and remiss.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be quick to run your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time, man. I know these women be yipping and yapping. I know they might be swinging on you. You know what I'm saying? But just chill, relax. Continue.
Be not as a lion in thy house, nor
be not as what?
As a lion in thy house.
Be not as a lion in your house. What does that mean? Does that mean you can't rule your house? No. being a lion in your house is, how may I put it? You're always growling, you're always barking, you're always, you know what I'm saying? You start smacking everything around, you know what I'm saying? Basically, you're doing what he did. You don't got to do that. There's better ways to rule your house than just with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Continue.
Let not thine hand be stretched out to receive,
Continue.
and shut when thou shouldest repay.
All right, that had nothing to do. Actually, it does. Actually, yeah. But nah, I didn't even want to read 31. I said the 30, right?
I got another one for you out there. I know what you're hitting on. If you want, I could pull it for you.
Go right ahead.
I think I know the one you was trying to pull.
No, I purposely try to pull that one. Mainly for it to be not a lion in thy house. But yeah, tell me what you got.
James 3 and 5.
James. Bear with me 1 second as I get there. James 3 and 5. I'm there.
Okay.
Want me to read it?
Oh, yeah, you can read. You can read it.
James chapter 3, verse 5. Even so, the tongue is a little member.
Even so,
and
the
boasts
tongue
of
is
great
a little member. Your tongue is, in comparison to the rest of your body, your tongue is a small thing.
Right. And boasts of great things.
And boasted great things. Okay.
Behold,
war, like war is a fought, you know what I mean, with the orders that come from the mouth of some, you know, military general. You know, whole villages are bombed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When somebody receives the order to, you know, drop a bomb. You know what I mean? Boasted great things.
behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth.
How great a matter a little fire kindleth. You know what I mean? Basically, watch your mouth. Watch what you say. You know what I mean? It might seem like it's a small thing, but what you say matters. You know what I mean? How you speak to one another actually matters. You know what I mean?
Right.
You could say something to your man that will, you know, throw him off the course. You know what I mean? Of being a disciplined brother. You know what I mean? Likewise, you could say something to a woman, your woman, that would, you know what I mean, make her fly off the handle with you. You know what I mean? So it would behoove us, you know what I mean, to really just watch the things that we say to each other. Don't just blurt out anything that comes to your mind. Think about what you're going to say before you say it, and don't let your emotion dictate what you say. You know what I mean? Okay.
Damn right. You want me to continue?
Oh yeah.
And the fire, a world of iniquity.
The tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. You know what I mean? A fire, if you think about it, like think about a wildfire. Think about how quickly things catch on fire. You know what I mean? Like a fire can get out of hand very rapidly. You know,
right?
I mean, it doesn't take long for a fire to consume something, for a fire to destroy something. A fire can destroy very fast. You know what I mean? Things catch on fire quick.
Salakia.
And yeah.
Yeah, let me put it in a way that people can understand. Don't write checks that your backside can't cash.
Yeah.
Because what your words are saying, it will consume your whole body.
Yeah.
Salakia.
Yeah.
Want me to continue?
Oh yeah.
So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body.
Yeah, I think you ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, got it.
Oh,
You know
damn,
what I mean? A little ahead of the game there. Yeah.
I do that to myself a lot.
You know
I don't know if you check my classes, but I do that to myself a lot too, man. When I break it down scripture, I break it down the whole scripture before I even finish reading it.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. You know what I mean?
That is
Like,
the Father,
we could drop it
the
right
whole
there.
body.
We could drop it like that. I think we get the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to add a precept onto, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and what's going on with Kiki and her man is sad. It's sad indeed, man, that they are enemies with each other, man. That they are enemies to each other, and that's the way it should not be. You know what I'm saying? But we have our real enemies out here. Us as Black and Hispanic people have real enemies. And our brothers in the UK, they stood tall against our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Stood mighty against them. And it was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. And I'm going to play a video right now to show the world how glorious it was.
Go ahead. Read. You mean everything to me because I know mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me. Like, I don't know if you know how big Shamgar is, but I don't know why anybody would want to step to him.
Yeah.
Shamgar is a roadblock.
Yeah.
I mean, he could literally block roads by just standing there. Yeah. Now, you see how they were. Like, that was the, you know, one of the parts of it. But basically they were mad that, you know, those black and West Indian men up there speaking on Black and brown issues. So what do? They want to talk about their issues. And so, you know, Cap was refusing to talk about their issues. You know what I'm saying? They got mad. First, running her mouth, and she incites other people to do the same. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that young Palestinian germ pushed our signs and stuff like that. But we're gonna continue with the video real quick.
Lord, I saw the Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? All this because of what? All this because of what? A foolish woman. What? Foolish woman. You brought over a fight because of who? Foolish woman. Now you're ready to fight us. And we ain't dropping bombs on Palestine. We are not oppressing Palestinians. But you're ready to fight us because why? A foolish woman is clever. She is simple. I know it. Why? 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 Read again.
Now you see what Cap is bringing out? We ain't doing nothing to them. We are not a threat to them. So why are they coming up against us? Why are these Palestinians coming up against Black and Hispanic men? Simply because we are not friends. We have no type of dealings with them. They never stood for us and with us. So why should we stand with them or with them? You know what I'm saying? And Cap's bringing it out real heavy. I'm about to continue.
Yeah, you racist. When you crying, free Palestine, you want people to respect you. But when we cry for our people, you tell me shut the F up because you're a racist bastard. He just said it. That one right next to you. He just said it. You're a liar. You're a filthy liar. He just said it. He just the F up because you're racist.
got no energy for the white man. You ain't got no energy for the white man. I ain't seen you kicking over Jewish statues. I ain't seen you kicking over synagogues. But you got energy for us. Like we dropping bombs.
Now you seen that discipline right there?
Mm-hmm.
You seen that discipline right there?
Yeah.
Yo, that white boy was really trying to get some attention from Cat. That's all that was really. He was trying to get some attention from Cat.
Yeah.
He wanted some attention. Look at me. Look at me.
If I could also, right?
Yeah.
That was heavy what he was dropping out there too, because like you said, we not dropping bombs on nobody. You know what I mean? We're not responsible for the children that are dying in Palestine. We don't have anything with we don't have anything to do with the hospitals, the schools, the children, your grandmother, your great grandmother, your grandfather, anybody that has been a casualty as a result to the conflict that's going on between Israel and Palestine. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with Black and Hispanic people. You know what I mean? And the only reason they feel as though that they could come up against us is because they might just think that we just regular Blacks and Hispanics and they won't suffer any repercussions from trying to step to us. You know what I mean? But little do they know, we protected by the Lord. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We protected by the Most High in the UPK. You know what I mean? More children will suffer unaliving just because you decided to put your hands on a priest and prophet of the Lord. You understand? But on another note, like what they should do if they did have some heart, is they should go to Palestine. They should go to Palestine and pick up an AK or whatever weapon, and they should go fight against the Israelis. That's what they should do. If they're really upset to the point that they want to, you know, commit an act of violence, you know what I mean? Commit an act of violence against your enemy on the battlefield. Go to Palestine. Don't come to Black and Hispanic communities where you feel like we're not protected and we don't have the capacity to defend ourselves. Oh, snap. Hold on. And you feel like we don't have the capacity to defend ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, because surely you're mistaken. You know what I mean? Surely you are mistaken. You know what I mean? But I think Rock fell up out of here with the video, man. We was cutting it up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something real quick. See if I can get him back in here. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? You feel like we an easy target. You know what I mean? If you really feel like unaliving yourself, why wouldn't you perish on the battlefield in defense of your nation? You know what I mean? What is attacking Black or Hispanic people going to achieve for you? It's not going to achieve anything. You're not going to get any. Hold on, let me see right here, brother. I think he's trying to get back in here. Okay. Yeah. You're not going to achieve anything like that. You understand? There will be no change. There will be children will still be unalived. You know what I mean? If you take your frustration out on Black and Hispanic people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because we're the ones that are attacking you. We're not the ones that are unaliving your children. We're not the ones that are destroying your nation and bombing you. You know what I mean? It's the Israeli man who we have no affiliation with. You know what I mean? We have no affiliation with the Israelis, okay, that are bombing you. You know what I mean? So let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get this real quick. Let me see what's happening there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bear with me 1 second. Oh, okay. Is it the cat? Oh, snap. Hey, we had a cool hour, man. You want to clip it right here? You want to clip it? All right. Yeah, we got it. we might have to bounce back. You know what I mean, with the other one. Okay. All right, most time, Craig. All right. Oh yeah, you know that. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. Shalom. Sure go. Yo, with that, you know what I mean? We touched on the Keke Palmer. Lord allowed, we're gonna try to touch on this situation a little more in depth. You know what I mean? Lord allowed tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna close it out. Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Baraka Thumb, the brothers, Yahweh Shemal, the Thumb Hashem Yahushai, to the sisters. Okay, mic check 1 2 1 2.